Thank you, Chair. I think in itself the presence of Prime Minister Orbán in Parliament is very welcome, but I hope I don't disappoint him by not spending too much speaking time on him, because like in the Carly Simon song, this debate is not about him. The Council's non-statement, for me, signals the moral bankruptcy of the Council and the fact that you are completely detached from the treaties. And yes, colleagues, we can have a debate about the death penalty and it can be very short. I reject it completely, my group rejects it completely. It has no place in Europe, it has no place in Egypt, it has no place anywhere in the world, end of debate. But the death penalty issue is just a distraction from a much more serious issue, and that's the immigration questionnaire. And that, Commissioner, is official government policy. It's not just an opinion of somebody. So what will the Commission actually do? Has the Commission undertaken a legal analysis of its compatibility with the Charter of Fundamental Rights? And has it checked how it sits with the agreed asylum and immigration policies of the European Union? Now, the Commission has a duty to act, and it is I much agree with your very critical blog, but I expect more of the European Commission. Now, as to the EPP, having listened to Mr. Weber, to me it is crystal clear. The EPP, you may choose critical words, but you are squarely behind Prime Minister Orbán and his policies. That's your good right, but at least the people know where the EPP stands now. There's no more doubt. And to be clear, ALDE rejects the policies by Mr. Orbán and his government. Now, the situation in Hungary only underscores the urgent need for a mechanism to monitor the state of democracy, the rule of law and fundamental rights in all member states, because there I agree with you, Mr. Weber. We need a mechanism to fill the gap between weak legal tools on the one hand and the nuclear option of Article 7 on the other hand. And that's why my group, the ALDE group, has proposed a democratic governance pact, and I know that in other groups people are also considering mechanisms for the enforcement of fundamental rights, because we urgently need that. And I know, Commissioner Timmermans, that you say that fundamental rights, the rule of law, cannot be measured or quantified, but I think they can. And I think this Parliament should, as a joint exercise, elaborate proposals for such a mechanism, and I hope that I will find the Commission and the Commission on my side to jointly defend the values that you and I hold dear, Commissioner.
Mrs. Veld.